Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to do today's video because look what I have. It's my own full bag of empties. I've been collecting this bag of my empty products for about the past month and a half to 2 months, and it's finally full enough in this entire bag that I can show you guys basically what's in my trash. I've always really liked watching these empty videos for a number of reasons. Number one, I really get excited for whoever I'm watching doing their video because when they have their empties, it means that they've actually used up an entire product and they're putting it to good use. They're not letting it sit in their makeup or their beauty collection sitting there getting dust. They actually used the entire product and put it to good use. Second reason that I like these videos is because once you've actually used an entire product the whole way through, you really get a good idea of if the product worked for you, if you like it or you don't, and if the product says that what it claims to really do. You get a really good idea of that. So like I said, I've been collecting this for a little while and I've been itching to do this video. So let's take a look at the items that I've been using up lately. The majority of the items in here are kind of like body care. I do have a couple of candles and a few makeup items as well. So I'm just gonna go through and grab whatever comes out of this bag and tell you if I liked it or not and whether or not I would repurchase it. So first off, this is actually the very first thing I put in my empty bag. This is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Body Scrub in the flavor Coconut Lime, and I got this at Ulta, and I just got the small kind of it. And I really like this product because it is a sugar scrub that you can use all over your body, and it smells really good too. It's kind of got, right, the scent reminds me of summertime. But this is really good to use on your skin to exfoliate it when you really want to do self-tan. This is really great for that, and I would repurchase this. It really makes my body smooth after I use it. Next thing I have is the Skintimate Lotionized Shave Cream. This is ultra moisturizing for dry skin. This is shaving cream, and this is my absolute favorite shaving cream. I like this better over the one that you get in the regular kind of metal can. This really helps to keep my legs moisturized and not dry. I've already repurchased this, and I'm actually almost already out of that one as well. So I will continue to repurchase this. This is my holy grail shaving cream. Next up is this is from Bath & Body Works. It is the Intense Moisture Body Butter, and it is in the scent Paris Amour. Paris Amour is my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works, and I purchased this during the winter time when my skin was extremely dry, and I used this for a number of weeks, and it really did make my skin more moisturized, but it kind of leaves that greasy feeling afterwards. So I liked what this did during the winter. I won't repurchase it right now, but I might repurchase it again come next winter when my skin is dry again. Next, also from Bath & Body Works, I have the Nourishing Hand Cream in the scent Pink Chiffon. I keep one of these on my desk at work. This is my favorite hand cream to put on. It really keeps your hands smooth. I have not repurchased this yet, but I will someday. I have a back collection of kind of smaller lotions that I also use at my desk. So once I get through that back stock, I will definitely repurchase this. Next is the Dr. Scholl's for Her Ultra Overnight Foot Cream. And I like to put this on at night and then put some aloe socks on it because my feet get really dry and kind of nasty because I run a lot. So my feet aren't the prettiest things on the face of this earth. But when I put this on along with the aloe socks, this really helps to make my feet smooth. I'm not very good at using this every night like I should. I kind of go in spurts of using it for a couple weeks, then I forget about it for months at a time. So I've had this for a long time and I'm finally done with it, and I will definitely repurchase this. This is kind of hard to find it. I can't find it at the drugstore or Target. I think I can only get this at Walmart. So next time on my Walmart run, I will definitely pick up one of those. Another product that I picked up and I used up was the Vaseline Intensive Rescue Repairing Fragrance-Free Lotion, and I just keep this on my vanity and I put this on after my showers so my skin stays moisturized. I didn't love this, but I didn't hate it either. It was kind of a lotion, and I would not repurchase this just because it didn't really do anything spectacular for me, even though it says it's intensive rescue repairing. My skin still was kind of dry after it, so it did its purpose of kind of moisturizing my skin, but didn't do anything extra special. So I will not be repurchasing that. Next, I'll come back to that later, is the Dial Vitamin Boost Lotion Infused Moisturizing Body Wash. I got this in my Pop Sugar box, I believe, in February, and I really, really, really liked this body wash. It's kind of more on the creamy side, and then when you put it on your body and you lather it up, it really gets kind of sudsy on you. I really felt clean after I used this, and it really did help to keep my skin moisturized. If you've watched my skincare video, I talked a little bit about I have kind of chicken skin on the back of my arms and on my legs, and this really helped to kind of not totally end it, but it definitely helped with this situation, and it made my skin smoother. So I will repurchase this, but along like my lotion, I have a back stock of body washes that I'm trying to get through right now. So once I get through that back stock, I will repurchase that. Also, another product I used up is my Cetaphil Oil Control Moisturizer. I also talked about this in my skincare video. If you have oily skin, this is absolutely a fantastic product to put on as your daily moisturizer. It helps to keep the oiliness away and keep your face matte throughout the day. And I've already repurchased another one of these, and I'm almost out of that one. I just got another one in the mail that I had repurchased. So I will continue repurchasing this because it is my holy grail moisturizer. I've got some other smaller products down here. This is the Burts Bee Sensitive Eye Cream, and I bought this not that long ago. I want to say maybe end of December or January, and I went through it pretty quickly. I wanted to try out a drugstore eye cream because I was using the Bobbi Brown eye cream, which is $50, and that's kind of a lot to use. I think this was only about $15 at Target, and I will not be repurchasing this. This really irritated my eyes. It did keep my under eyes smooth, but again, it irritated my eyes, would make them watery and itchy, so I will not be repurchasing that. I also have, I don't know if you could really consider this an empty, but one of my Clarisonic brush heads. I use the normal skin brush head, and I've already repurchased one of these, and this is my favorite head to use on my Clarisonic, and I use that on a daily basis. I have here a travel size of the Colgate Total Clean Mint toothpaste. It's toothpaste, nothing really exciting about it. Keeps my teeth clean and my breath minty fresh. So I have a ton of these little toothpaste, so I don't need to repurchase this, but I don't really notice any difference between this brand or kind. Again, it's toothpaste, so probably won't repurchase this because to me, toothpaste is toothpaste. Also on the bottom here, I've got two little Tresemme shampoo and conditioners. This says it's the advanced technology kind with vitamin E moisture rich shampoo and conditioner. I bought these at Target, and I use these when I go out of town. I keep them in my toiletry bag when I travel, and I really like this kind of shampoo and conditioner. I really notice that it keeps my hair really smooth, and it kind of keeps my frizziness to a minimum. So I've already repurchased this. Keep it in my toiletry bag so I don't have to worry about it when I go out of town. I also really like the sizes of these too. That's why I repurchased it as well. Typically when you buy the travel sizes of shampoos and conditioners, they're kind of small, and I mean this is pretty big. I can use this for months at a time, keeping it in my travel makeup bag. But those other normal little ones, that's like 1 or 2 hair washes for me because I have a lot of hair. I have very thick hair, but these last me a long time, and I've already repurchased it. I've got a few small little perfume samples down here. I have so many perfume samples. I have a jar on my vanity just filled to the top with different fragrance samples that I've gotten from Sephora and Birchbox. So it's going to take me years to go through all of that. So you'll be seeing a lot of these perfume samples in my Empties videos. The first one that I have is Armani Code, and there's a little bit of a spritz slap. This was kind of more of a musky smell to me. It was kind of more of a deeper scent, really good for I think what it would be the winter time, but it didn't really satisfy me. It's not kind of the type of fragrance that I like, so I won't be repurchasing the full size of it. The Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. I have some of this, and I love this scent. I keep it in my travel toiletry bag. It's kind of my travel scent, and this scent, let's see if I can get a little bit out it's just this very soft and feminine, kind of sweet smelling scent. Sorry, I am not the best person at trying to describe what these scents are like, but this is a really great fragrance, and once I do run out of my full size that I have of it, I will repurchase it again because I like having that in my repertoire. I also have the Spice Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, and this one is definitely more spicier, and I think this would also be a good scent for not so much the fall, or actually, excuse me, it would be a better scent for the fall as opposed to the winter. It's just got this spicy smell to it, and it kind of reminds me of fall. So I might repurchase the big version of this, or if they have like a smaller travel size, I might repurchase that too. So that's all of my beauty products. I have 3 candles at the bottom here. This first one is by K Hall Designs, and it's in the scent of peony. It's just a little tiny candle, and this really smelled like roses to me. I got this in my February Pop Sugar box, and it really left a nice aroma in my kitchen. That is where I kept it burning. Even though it was a little tiny candle, it really left off a good scent. So I did like it, but I probably will not be repurchasing a full size of this. Next I have from Yankee Candle. It is the cinnamon stick kind, and I just love the smell of this candle. I always purchase this like around the end of summer, and I burn it throughout the fall, but I actually had this, I think, since like 2 falls ago. I may have repurchased it like January of last year, and I burned it off and on throughout the past year. It took me a long time to get through this. This is the large jar, and I think it's about $30. And it doesn't really describe the scent on the back of this, but I mean, it's cinnamon stick. It smells like cinnamon. I really like the scent of this, so I will repurchase this probably around the fall time. Then lastly, I have 2 Bath & Body Works candles. This one is from the White Barn Candle Company, and this is Harvest Gathering. And this kind of reminds me of leaves a little bit. There's a bit more of kind of a fruity apple scent in it, but I really liked this. I didn't purchase this until I think it was like, I think around their annual sale in January. But I always like having those fall scents around, and I will repurchase this probably in the fall. I'm assuming that they'll come out with that scent again. And last but not least, my absolute favorite candle in the entire world. I talked about this in my March favorites. It is the Cinnamon Sugared Donut Candle from Bath & Body Works. Oh, I could seriously smell this thing all day. I keep it burning in my kitchen on the weekends, and it just leaves this aroma like you're in a bakery and you have fresh donuts around. And since I love donuts, this is the next best thing to eating it is smelling this. So I have one left in my back stock of my candles, and Bath & Body Works doesn't have this out anymore. They typically only come out with it in the spring, so sadly I have to wait until next spring to repurchase this, but this will be one of my holy grail candles. I will continue repurchasing it as long as Bath & Body Works makes it. So that is everything in my Empties bag. I hope you guys had a fun look at what I kind of have been keeping in my trash, and let me know if you guys have any products that you are kind of working on trying to get to the bottom so you guys can film your empties. Now that I've done my very first empties video, it's so really kind of addicting to want to use up products because there's such a sense of satisfaction when you're done with the product and you can throw it in here and you see it piling up. And now I look at all the products that I use. It gets me really excited that, again, this stuff isn't just sitting on my shelf. I'm actually using it. So I'll probably get around to my empties probably about every 2 months or so, but we'll see how fast my trash fills up. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.